We're living in a culture of stress and burnout. Quite frankly, every company we work with is teetering on that edge of stress and burnout, overwhelm, overwork, too much to do, constant communications, email boxes that are never going to get read. And we are in business to accomplish something great. We're not just laying on the beach indefinitely in perpetuity. We are coming together to achieve greatness. There's some vision that we have as a company, that you have as a company, that every company leader has of achieving something great. And in this world that we live in and work in, you will not achieve greatness without moving through adversity and stepping up to the challenge to accomplish that greatness. That's what the work of leadership is. The work of leadership is to figure out how to move in a world that has incredible complexity, how to move a group of people to accomplish a vision that has never been accomplished before. So there is a need to have stress in the system, or else it's just too droopy. But there is a difference between healthy stress and overwhelm, burnout, drive just for the sake of driving. How do we get to healthy stress? What is healthy stress? The work that we do at BLUECASE derives from high performance psychology. Michael Csikszentmihalyi wrote a book called Flow. In it, he describes how to achieve peak performance. So when you watch an athlete playing, you know they're in the zone because their performance in that game is above and beyond anything that they've achieved. And sometimes even the greatest athletes have those really great games, and they describe it as being time has just gone away and they're completely in the zone. They're in a flow state, a peak performance state. And what Csikszentmihalyi says is to be in a peak performance state is a combination of being both relaxed and just the right amount of tension. So you're not going to win a championship if it's just a practice. It's not laissez-faire. But if you're overstressed, if your system goes into fight or flight, if you're processing too much stuff in your head and you're tensing up, you're nervous, you're constantly overwhelmed, you fall also out of peak performance. So healthy stress is necessary for individuals to achieve peak performance, as well as teams and overall systems, companies. Finding that sweet spot is what it's about to achieve peak performance as a leader. You don't need to be a basketball player to achieve peak performance or go into a flow state. And when you're doing great work, you enter that flow state. So how do we create a culture? How do we create a team where we prioritize that flow state and recognize that it's a balance between stress and relaxed ease? Both are necessary.